Motorheads, how we all doing? Welcome back to Cuda Bill with MotorHeadMen. So what do you do with a 69 Charger? Besides put a beautiful lady next to it. So the year is 1995. I'm running a restoration shop in Delaware and got a good crew going. And I got a bunch of cars that I purchased to sell. So I pull out we've got a couple, you'll see in the pictures. This is going to be more of a picture video than my face video. But so I collected a whole bunch of Mopars and muscle cars, and I want to start, selling some cars so I can better my shop and get farther in my business. So I pull out this old 69 Charger. Now it's a dark brown car, root beer brown with brown interior, 318 car, title car, and it ain't worth a whole lot. You know that it ain't worth $60,000, $70,000. At that time in 95, 96, you could pick them up. You could pick 318 cars up that weren't in bad shape for probably $3-4 grand. But I wanted to get 10, maybe 15 grand out of it. So I got to find something different to do. So I pull it all out, put it in the mix with the other cars, and we start working on it. Now, if you haven't seen, I got another video out there where I cut a 72 hardtop and made it into a 71 convertible clone cuda. And it's all about the same time where I'm bored with just quarter panels, with just sheet metal repair, with just paint jobs, with motor rebuilds. I'm growing bored. I've been doing this. I had my shop opened in '86. And you can only build so many Mopar motors. So this all started for me building transmissions. So I'm building cars and I'm collecting cars, and I got this big, and finally we get to our final shop, or we get to the big shop, and we've got all these muscle cars, and I want to throw this 69 Charger in the mix. It had some real nice parts to it. It had a nice pair of bucket seats to it. Body panels weren't that bad. Tail panel was nice. Had its normal rust, lower quarter panels. Corners of the doors, lower fenders. Engine compartment was real solid, and the frames were nice. So we pull it out, we throw it in the mix, we clean her up, and we start prepping her for paint. But I got to do something different with it. I need to do something that not everybody's doing so I can make more money on this car. So a guy had left a BMW at my shop, and this BMW had a moonroof. Now, in the Dodge Challengers, in some of the SE Challengers and RT Challengers, and in the Chargers, they had moonroofs back in the day. So, and I had seen one. Actually, I restored a 70 RT SE Challenger with a moonroof in it. And so I'm looking at this moonroof in this BMW. And the BMW had a blown trans. The guy abandoned the car at my shop. I wasn't going to do anything with it but throw it away. So I decided I'm going to put a moonroof in this Dodge Charger. So I cut the roof off of it, and I start seeing and I start doing measurements and checking the 69 70 Dodges that had moonroof. Well, come to find out, the moonroof was made by the same manufacturer. The same manufacturer that developed and sold moonroofs in the 70s for cars was the same manufacturer that put the moonroofs in the BMWs. So I'm like, man, this is cool. I'm going to do this. Nobody's going to know it's not, other than the build sheet, nobody's going to know it's not an original moonroof. Now, it's a pretty big task. You got to cut this roof out. This has all got to fit just perfectly up underneath the headliner. So you got to be spot on. So, but again, I'm bored. I'm looking for something different to do. So I go at it. I cut the moonroof out, and I start fitting this thing in. Fit in real nice. I was real happy with it. Decided to paint it a high impact color, bright yellow. But I still got to do something else with it to catch attention to it. Now, this is when eBay wasn't huge at the time. It was really just getting started. And I decided to do something different for eBay. So I had been wanting, now my love in life is muscle cars, and my love in life is photography. I did photography in high school. Of course, had my first 71 cuda in high school. So I'd always loved the old posters, the hauling ass poster, So I decided to brush up my photography skills and put a model next to this 69 Charger. Whenever very big on eBay. This was a time when you could put your own HTML language in eBay, build your own web page for selling your product, and put a link from eBay right directly to my website. I think it was close to 600,000 or 700,000. You know, in one of the other videos I said over 1 million. It was in this crazy amount of hits in the first 24 hours. And in the 7 days that it ran in eBay, I know I had over 1 million views of that young lady. Actually, I had 2 different ladies posed next to that car. I was going to start doing muscle car calendars, hot rod babes and hot rod cars. And so I put these girls next to the car, used it on eBay. I ended up getting 18 grand for the car, and then ended up delivering the car to somebody up in upstate New York. The car's still floating around. We did a 440 in it, a 727 transmission, did out the interior, new carpet, cleaned up the dash. You can see all the pictures of all the details and all the stuff we did, detailed the grill, put it back together. Yes, it was only a 318 car, but it was a moonroof car with a 440 in it. So there's a little story for you for MotorHeadMen. As we get ready to travel, we've been upgrading the .com. We've been upgrading our storefront. We got a lot of new merchandise out. I want to thank everybody who's buying our merchandise and helping make our trip a little easier. And all you YouTubers, MotorHeadMen's coming back full steam. Going to do at least 3 long stories every week and get back into the shorts game and get this going, because in the next month is Ocean City, Maryland. We're going to do some photo shoots down in Ocean City, Maryland. We're bringing our calendars back out. We're bringing our posters back out. And we're getting ready to travel. We've got people in Missouri, in Tennessee, in, I don't know if I'm going to make it to Texas this trip, but definitely Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and then end up at the Florida Rod Run in November. So we got a lot of new stories to come on MotorHeadMen. We're going out and meet a lot of people and some guys in the backyard shops and share their stories as well, because the MotorHeadMen came about because of selling car parts at flea markets for 30 years, going out buying car parts from men all over the country, all over the East Coast. I love sitting down and meeting guys, hearing about why they bought that car, why they couldn't finish it, why they were selling parts, what cars they were restoring, and it became a passion of mine to go out and meet these guys. So I'm going out and do it again now that all of my shops are closed, all my cars are done. I'm going out and do it again, and I hope you all stick around for the ride. We'll be back soon.